Hello and welcome to today's YouTube video. Today's YouTube video is taking you through a masterclass that I ran live, a workshop that I ran live about why your sales might not be sizzling right now and what you can do about it. It was so valuable that the replay absolutely has a whole stack of golden nuggets in there for you. So I would suggest that you go over and take a watch. Speak soon.
Hello. Happy Wednesday evening if you are watching this live. If you are watching this on the replay or on the podcast or over on YouTube, then you are very welcome. Also, good evening, good morning, good day, whatever is happening with you, whatever is happening in your world. Come on in, say hi, let me know that you are joining us and that you are here to watch today's workshop. I hope that you're all good. I've come in a couple of minutes early to give the opportunity for everybody to get on board before I start with the juicy stuff. So let me know that you're around. Hi, Rebecca, lovely to see you. I'm going to share the post into some groups. So whilst we're all getting nice and comfy, it's lovely to have you here. Happy end of your day if you're watching in live. Hi, Jenny. How are you, my darling? How are things in your world? Hi, Tracy. Lovely to see you. Doing the dishes is Sherry. Well done, Mrs. Getting the tasks off the old list while we're here. That's a good use of time, always. So lovely to see you. I'm just going to pop that into there. So everybody can come on. Hello. So tonight's workshop is all about your sales and turning your sales into a sizzle monster, and knowing that you don't have to choose between impact and income. Truth bomb. You do not need to choose between impact and income. Both are available. Both can live side by side. Both can be part of your world. So if you are in the right place, then you're here because you want to look at increasing your sales capacity. You want to look at increasing your bottom line. You don't want to compromise whilst doing it. You don't want it to be icky or disgusting or horrible. Oh, excuse me. You don't want it to be hard work. You don't want it to be toil. You don't want it to be yak. Are you in the right place? Tell me. Are you in the right place? I'm going to have a drink before I start coughing. It's not one of those coughs, though. I'm totally fine. Hi there, Cheryl. Lovely to see you. Hi, Alana. Hi, Emma P. Gorgeous to see you all here. So are you in the right place? Are you ready to up your income? Are you ready to up your impact beside your income? Because it is not a choice between one or the other. If you would love to, I would be incredibly grateful if you would share this live feed out so that more people can see it. We can help and support more people, and we can make sure that they are also in a position to rock their finances, to create sizzling sales, and to do the stuff that they need to do in their world. So we are past the 8 o'clock point. We are ready. We are correct and good to go. So we're going to start off with where you might be right now. Now, some of these are helping you to recognize what might be happening in your business right now. Some of these might be complete truth bombs. Some of these might be things that make you go, oh, I get it now. Some of these might be things that you think, no, I'm good there. But we will go through them and we'll see where you are up to with each and every one of them and how they look for you. So what is happening in your business right now? Thank you very much, Gillian. Thank you, Cheryl. 2020, the year that you have to justify a cough. Indeed, the year that you have to go, it's not that one, it's not that type, I'm all right, everything's okay. And going to your kids as you walk around, stop coughing because people will look at you. Yeah, so what is happening right now? Where might you be right now in your business? So the first one is no communication. Okay, so if you have products and services to sell and you are hiding them. Now, believe it or not, this is the most common one I come across, is that people will come to me and they'll go, got no sales. I haven't got sales. I haven't got enough sales. It's not working. People aren't buying from me. And I go, so are you selling something? And they go, I've got this and I've got this. And no. Are you selling something? Are you proactively taking steps to sell your thing? Are you proactively taking steps to move forward and to offer an opportunity to your audience? See what I did there? Offer an opportunity, not ram it down their throat, not herd them up like cattle, not squish them down a funnel with all of your might. Are you offering them the opportunity? Are you? And we'll go and have a look at their social media news feed. We'll go and have a look at their website. And now, I can't see anything for sale. I can't see anything that is available for people to purchase. It's rarer than rocking horse shit to find. I am more likely to find the rocking horse shit than I am their product, because it is so well hidden. Have you done this? Have you been the person who has hidden their product or service? Are you either, one, not talking about it, two, talking about it once, and if you didn't get reaction, run away as fast as you can because then nobody bought it. I've proved that it's right. Nobody will buy from me. Nobody's going to buy anything from me. Look, nobody bought the thing. Nobody bought the thing. I put it out there one time and nobody bought the thing. Have you been guilty of that one? So it's the no communication. So it might be completely no communication about what you do. It might be the one little pop the line out and then go, nah, reeling it back because nobody bit my bait, bringing it back in. I'm a shit fisherman because immediately there was no fish on the end of my bait. Are we doing this? It's lovely to see you as well, AJT. Lovely to see you here. I do that big time, says Tracy. Yes. I don't think I talk enough. That's for sure, says Ellen. Yes, says Cheryl. I've previously been guilty of that one, says Beck. Yeah, I think that it's one that is just so common, is that one time out or the no communication at all about your thing. Now, how can we expect anybody to purchase from us if they don't know that the thing exists? If they don't know that it's there, if they don't know that you can do that for them, if they don't know that you can help them with that, how on earth can anybody make that purchase? They can't. They can't. So it's not, number one, that you're shit at selling. You're just not selling. It's not that you don't have the right product for your audience. It's just that you're not telling them about it. It's not that your business is doomed to fail. It's just that you're not telling anybody about it. So if that is you, then it's time to start telling people about what you do. And it's time to spend a little bit more time with us this evening, for sure. The second one, in at number 2, is hidden communication. I've seen that already in the comments. The stealth seller, the stealth ninja of sales, the black cloaked ninja warrior who is treading through the night without a single soul seeing them. They hide within the shadows. They creep around. They're there. But nobody can see. Nobody can see it. Hidden. They're the very best people in the whole wide world at hide and seek. They get the gold medal in the hide and seek championships because they have hidden their sales message. They have thought that they were talking about their thing, or they only talk about it in videos. Only talk about it when I'm on a video. I'm only going to tell people about this thing on a video. Well, not everybody watches videos. I am going to hide this message away in paragraph 394 of this Facebook post. Because chances are most people aren't going to get to paragraph 394, and it's quite safe for me to pop that one in there and feel safe that, yes, I have ticked the box of selling. I am there to communicate my message. But nobody is going to see it. Who's done that? Takes a medal and waves to the crowd, says Jenny. Well done. Or not. Not well done. Because again, how can you expect people to purchase from you if they are not able to find your thing? If they are not able to come across that thing that you do, if the message is so well hidden that it is not there for anybody to see, that you have hidden it away in the most kind of convoluted fashion possible, that you've kind of gone, it's all right, there, you've done it, you've talked about the thing, but you've really hidden it. You've hidden it away. Now, people are really busy, right? I'm really busy. Tell me what you got and I might buy it. Make me try and find what you've got. And unless it is something that I absolutely am on the lookout for at that moment in time, right now, in this second, I am not going to go on a treasure hunt. I'm not going on a bear hunt to find your product because I am very busy and important. And I am not going to take a whole stack of my time looking for what you've got for sale. So who is the stealth ninja? Other than Jenny, who has already raised her hand quite well to that one and had her bum kicked about it. Who is that one? That might be you. The next one is no clarity. So often what I see is people saying, well, I've got this thing and it's got this, that, and the other. It's got 4 modules, it's got a Facebook group, it's got all these bells and whistles, and we're going to cover these things. And I think that I've actually hit I've hit the sales pitch thing really bloody good here. I've told them what I've got. I've told them what's involved. How can that have no clarity? It has no clarity because I read that and I go, nah. That's the noise I make. And if you've ever been on a one-to-one call with me, I will make that noise. I'll go, nah. Nah. It might be a nice to have. It might be a surface level and me think, oh yeah, I need those things. But it doesn't have a real deep impact into the psyche of your clients. Your clients want to know what's in it for them. They want to know what the outcomes are. They want to know what they are going to get from working with you. What are they going to get as a result of working from you? Now, if you're a coach, if you're a mentor, if you're a trainer, if you're a teacher, if you are a light worker, if you are a gorgeous soul who is going out there to help and support other people, do you know what you sell? Do you? We all sell an invitation to our crowd to help and support them to fulfill a dream. Write that one down. We help and support our audience to fulfill a dream, whatever that dream might be. That dream might be to have the ultimate wedding cake that everybody talks about. That dream might be to have a dog with the very best collar in the street, so when you're strutting about, your dog looks just as funky as you. It might be that you are helping and supporting your crowd to navigate the choppy waters of life. It might be that you help and support your audience to be more confident, to have more self-esteem. Think about the benefits, think about the outcomes, and think about the words so that we are in the business of helping, supporting, and navigating people to fulfill their dreams. 1, you better be scribbling these down, because these are bloody gold. 2, we are thinking of outcomes and benefits, but we're not thinking about surface level. We're then going into so that. I help and support entrepreneurs to make more money so that they can grow their businesses and impact more people, so that there is this wave and movement and momentum to help and support to move a whole load of people forward. Just think about being able to pop that pebble into the pond and that ripple to go out there. I help you to help more people. That is my role. But I also help you to help yourself, to be more able, to be more grounded, to be more centered, to be more you, to be more present, so that you are in a position to build your business without burning out, without compromise, without you having to sell your soul or your granny, so that you can make sure that you're doing this from the very best possible place, so that you feel good about the work that you do. I help and support you to be more confident, so that you can take that sales message out there, so that you can impact more people, so that that ripple continues. Now, the so that takes you deeper, takes you into the really yummy stuff that will help you to move forwards. I wish I had a dog now. You've sold me a funky dog collar. Yeah, I want one too. I want my dog to be strutting about. Well, knob dog. Does she need a funky dog collar? She brings enough attention to herself as it is. Lack of clarity was definitely me until I started working with you, says Rebecca. Fantastic. Oh, I need to incorporate that end result into my pitch. You really do. Without that, your product will always be meh. It will always be a nice to have rather than a let me at it now. Let me at it now. I want that thing. So, right now, which one do you think that you have been most guilty of so far? Do you think that you have been most guilty of the no communication? Do you think that you have been most guilty of the hidden communication? Or do you think that you have been most guilty of the no clarity? And have you had any huge light bulbs? Let me know. Let me know in the comments so that I can have a bit of brew, because that's always a good thing. And nobody wants cold coffee. My kids are old enough now that I should not be drinking cold coffee. And yeah, if you're watching rather than listening to this, I have a superhero pencil with a cape. Yes, I do. Da-da-da-da. I look forward to the meh. Well, if you get the meh, Rebecca, it means you've gone wrong, and then you'll be in trouble. Cheryl knows the meh. She does the coyote to the road runner, says Jenny. Oh, I can do all sorts of sounds. So which one are we? I think I'm guilty of all three, says Cheryl. Cool. Once you know, the knowledge is power. No communication, all that. Love the pencil, says Cheryl. No communication, says Ellen. No clarity. Love the pencil, says Jenny. Ooh. Who knew that you were going to get a puppet show included? I didn't. When we got onto the randomization of this, probably the clarity one as well, says Ellen. No clarity. I really struggle with getting clear on outcomes. Cool. I'm so much better now working with Emma, says Cheryl. Fantastic. Yeah, you are. We can get really clear on what it is that you do. And, what it is that you do is often not what you think you do. Now, the Gorgeous Cat Knot has a thing about how the thing is never the thing. And that's in terms of, the thing that you think is the problem generally isn't the problem. Something else is the problem. But it's also in terms of sales and selling and the clarity in your business. The thing that you think that you're selling isn't necessarily the thing that you're selling, because you are selling the fulfillment of a dream. So you are not selling what you think you're selling. You're selling the thing that your clients want to purchase rather than the other way around. So no outcomes, but that's changing, said Jenny. Yeah, you've had your bum kicked. Right. So the next one is the apologetic pitch. Now, this has always happened, right? This has always happened. And it's cringingly uncomfortable. Like, cringingly uncomfortable to see somebody apologetically pitch what it is that they've got. It is not shameful to sell your work. It is not greedy to sell your work. It is not wrong to sell your work. You should not apologize for the thing that you have for sale. You should not, there should never be a presumption. So don't presume that your audience can't afford the thing, right? So a lot of people came to me at the beginning of COVID. I had, loads and loads of businesses. I think I dealt with 40 businesses in the first couple of days of lockdown who were in panic. And the assumption was that people would not have money to spend. Now, that's an assumption that you have decided to make, a projection that you have made, or you will make a projection that people won't pay that for that thing, or you will make a decision that people will not value that thing. Who are you to make that presumption? Number one, even during current climate, some people, yes, unfortunately, have had a more limited amount of money available. Some people have stayed the same. Some people have had more money than ever before. How have they had more money than ever before? Because they're working from home. They're getting 80% of their income if they're furloughed and not working from home. Those that are working from home are getting full income but working from home. They are not paying to commute. They are not buying that sandwich. They're not buying that coffee. They're not going out for drinks after work. They're not buying meals out. Okay, so some people are financially better off, even just in the same place that they've always been in, with the same workload or no workload at all. When we look at, what will people pay, I always come back to, and I talk about pricing an awful lot in the Sell Well program, but what I always come back to is cycle helmets. I have got a cycle helmet that costs 20 quid. It looks after my head, nice. It's there for if I have a fall and to protect my precious brain if necessary. And it does the job. My husband has a cycle helmet that cost £200 because he values that. He valued that brand, he valued that design, he valued that name. He does more extreme biking than me. I'm a pootler. He, goes off downhill. He needs better protection. He values that in his world because of his circumstances, because of what he does. That is a value to him. If you told me that I needed to spend £200 on a cycle helmet, I would go, no chance. Not a chance. Because I don't value that. The right people will value what you do. Price is what we pay and value is what we get. And we value what we get. We value, again, back to the outcomes, the benefits, what's in it for us. Don't really care what that cycle helmet has in terms of features and benefits and how it clips and da-da-da-da-da. We buy the outcome and the benefit to us. We buy the thing that is important to us. The price is what we pay to get what we want. The value is what we want. So again, we're back to value. You should never apologize for the thing that you have for sale. You should never feel guilty or greedy or uncomfortable or icky or horrible about sales and selling. It should just not be a thing, okay? And the next one is that you're hard to buy from. It's hard to buy from you. There's a whole stack of clicks involved. We've got to go and search the thing out. There's no link to the thing. Or you think that, oh, the best one is you think that you're clever. You think that you have swizzled the Facebook algorithm and you have put the link deep into the comments. The Facebook algorithm's cleverer than that. It knows that you've done that. And particularly if you've written link in comments in the post, it knows that that's happened. Don't make yourself difficult to buy for. Do not have too many steps in place. Do not have a whole stack of hurdles to jump. Do not make me get into contact with you if I could just buy the thing, because chances are that when I am looking at the thing, I want to buy the thing. I want to buy it there and then. I want to buy it and I want it now. I want the thing. So if you have told me the value, if you have told me exactly what I get, if you have told me the outcome, I want to buy the thing. Let me buy it. Don't make me search for it. Don't make me go to the depths of your website with 6 billion clicks to find it. Make it easy for me. Make the purchase process easy for me. Make it easy for me to buy from you. Please don't make it difficult. Please don't make me have to get into long, colluded conversations about the thing. I want to buy the thing. Make it easy for me to buy from you. I hate links hidden in the comments has put me off buying every time. The thing is it's mostly naivety, Jenny, in that, you know, they think that they're fooling the Facebook algorithm. You're not fooling the Facebook algorithm. PM for price drives me bananas. Yeah, pricing, I think, you know, we should be open and honest about where our pricing lands, even if that is prices start at, to give some people an idea and a ballpark as to what your pricing is, so that they, you don't waste time and they don't waste time, because there is, you know, an awful lot that goes on that includes, you know, wasting a shed load of time. And I'm not up for wasting shed loads of time. Everybody is really busy. So they are sort of the top ones of things that might be happening in your business right now. How does it manifest? So how does it play out in your business? It plays out in your business through uncomfort. You're uncomfortable. You make your crowd uncomfortable. You talking about your thing is uncomfortable. So you might garble the message out there. You might go, and I've got this thing for sale. I just want to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you what I've got for sale, and we're just going to get it quickly. I'm going to tell you as fast as I can get through, and blah, 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 blah. And then I will breathe again. Whoa. That was really uncomfortable. That was really overwhelming. That was really, really... I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted listening to you. Slow the fuck down, right? If you're going to go out and talk about your thing, please do not gallop through it at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Please do not vomit it out there so that you can get it done as quickly as you can. And then you can buy this thing, and we can buy this thing, and it's this much money, and we can do this thing, and then you can get this, and and breathe, girlfriend. Or there's a lot of, I've got this thing for sale, and you can buy it. You can buy it on my website, and it costs this much money. And it's you get these things. Fucking swallow me up, world. Help. Somebody help. I've got sweaty palms. My palms are sweaty. Help me. Again, quite uncomfortable or very rigid. So I'm going to tell you about the thing I've got for sale, and I'm shitting my pants about it. So I'm going to become very rigid and very professional, and I am going to tell you about the thing that is for sale. So listen to me while I talk about the thing that is for sale. Oh my. We're uncomfortable again, aren't we? Don't make other people feel uncomfortable, and don't make yourself feel uncomfortable. It's not cricket. Now, sorry, it's not cricket. I put this one to one of my gorgeous rock stars on Messenger this week, and she did not understand it. Have you heard of the expression, it's not cricket, before? Have you? Tell me, because I thought that this was a universal one. I don't know whether it's a colloquial one, a local one, whether it's a northeast one, whether it's a universal one that she just hadn't heard. Have you heard that expression before? It is just not cricket. The title said the subtitle said sweaty balls. I love that. I love it. I love it. Just with all of my heart. No, not heard it. No. Oh, well, so it's me that's in the wrong here. It's not cricket. So it's not cricket is like, it's not gentlemanly. It is not the done thing. It is not how we behave. And cricket, I suppose, is that kind of gentlemanly, good conduct that is everybody is very much sportsmanlike, and there's good sportsmanship. It's not a good cricket, absolutely. Yeah, cool. Anyway, what you create is the thing that you fear the most, right? If you are in that position of uncomfort, rigidity, if you are in that position of not communicating your message, if you're not, if you're hiding your communication, the thing that people tell me that they fear the most when it comes to sales and selling is nobody buying. So what we don't want to do is create the environment where it's difficult to buy from you, where it is uncomfortable to buy from you, where it is hard to buy from you, where it is hard to find your thing. What you're actually doing is manifesting into reality the thing that you are fearful of. And that is just not what we want to do. We don't want to do that, because that just does not help and support us to move forward. So, why people don't buy? People don't buy, number one, perception and positioning. So it's really important that we create a business that has us at the centre of it, that we are creating the perception and positioning that matches what we do, essentially. Now, that might sound weird. Are we creating an environment where people understand what we're about, where people can create a relationship with us, where we are positioning ourselves as being an expert in the thing that we are an expert in, that we are allowing ourselves to share what it is that we do, that we are giving ourselves the opportunity. Now, what I often say to people is that we have the opportunity to create an environment where success is inevitable, because we create an ecosystem within our business. We create an ecosystem within our business where we plant seeds, we nurture the crops, we have very good husbandry for our crops, we look after them well, we even talk to them. We're those crazy asses that really talk to our crops, that we look after our crops, that we check in on our crops regularly, that we give a shit about our crops. And then we harvest our crops. And we create an ecosystem within our business that allows us to nurture, grow, help, support, and create a profitable model. Like I say, you do not have to choose between impact and income. It is not for choosing between. So we want to create that environment where people understand what it is that we do, where people understand our expertise, where we have created a position in the marketplace where we're saying, oh, look, this is what I'm an expert in. This is what I've got lots of experience within. This is what I can help and support you with. These are the outcomes that you can achieve, and creating that environment. The next reason that people don't buy is trust. They either don't trust you, or the dagger in the heart, deflated, or they don't trust themselves. Now, how do we deal with this one? Well, if we've got our good nurturing of our crop, then we are creating an environment whereby people can trust us. We are looking at the content that we're using. We're looking at forming relationships with people. We're looking at telling them about their opportunity and their potential and their growth and, and their dreams that they're looking to fulfill. We're resonating, we're allowing them to resonate with the messaging. We're allowing them to see themselves in the things that we're talking about. We're allowing them to get what it is that we're talking about. And we're giving them advice, we're giving them help, we're giving them support, we're giving them little wins along the way. And they're getting to see us as a real life person. So I could have put on a nice blouse. I could have put some makeup on. I could have done my hair all snazzy tonight. I could have sat here and I could have delivered a PowerPoint presentation and tell you all about sales and selling in my bestest English. And I could have taken you through, and I could have, come down from the mountains and been a preachy ass lady. No, because that's not me. That's not who I am. I don't come down from the mountains saying that I'm superior. I'm a little bit further down the path than you. I've worked in this stuff for a long time. I've got a lot of experience. I've helped and supported a lot of people to make huge differences in their lives and in their businesses. I support the whole entrepreneur. So I deal with family stuff. I deal with health and wellness. I deal with mindset. I deal with telling you what you actually need to know rather than, sugar plums and coating. I really dig deep with you, and I'm honest with you, and I'm truthful with you. And if I come across any differently in the stuff that I put out there in public, then there's a lack of alignment, for one. But I'm not creating an environment whereby you can decide whether or not you like me. Now, I'm not here to convince you to like me. I'm not here to try and make you like me. I'm here to say this is who I am. And if you think that I am the right person to help and support you, I have lots of experience. I've done lots of things. I've been involved in lots of businesses that have changed loads of stuff, done really massive, massive things. But if you don't like me, then I was going to say there's the door, but actually there's a door both ways. So you can take that one or you can take that one, which comes to another thing that I do talk about. There's many doors to the same room. So instead of just thinking about letting your clients in through one door, think about the fact that there's multitudes of doors into the same room. Even here in my office at Rockstar HQ, we have 2 doors. Don't even get me onto my air stewardess announcement, because I am pretty good at that. Anyway, I'm just going to check the comments before we go any further. Have you thought about doing drama classes? Your faces and voices are brilliant. You do, my butt's still stinging, says Jenny. I know, I was thinking the same thing. Cool. So they don't trust you. An environment for trust is about you being yourself. It's about you creating connection with people. It's down to you to allow your personality to shine, and the right people will be magnetized to your awesome, and the other people, there's the door, which is fine, because you are not for everybody. They don't trust themselves. So when people don't trust themselves, I talk about creating your business through a medium that I like to call the boobs of business. So we had initially we had 2 islands. So we had island A and we had island B, okay? And island A was where they were stuck, where it was troublesome, where their self-talk was going, where they felt like there was a piece missing, where right? So that is like their stuck place. Island B is the fulfillment of that dream. So it's the emotion around being successful or getting the thing or doing the thing or achieving the thing or whatever it looks like in your business. And when people can't see island B, they can't invest in it. They don't trust themselves to invest in it. They don't see it as an opportunity for them. So your content should take them around the boob so that they can see island B or boob B. And then you sell them a bridge across the cleavage. Yes, you do. So it goes further than that, but that's kind of a top line. We haven't got all night. You don't all want to listen to me all night on a Wednesday night now, do you? But that's the top line. So you can help them to trust themselves through the content that you provide. You can help them to trust themselves through giving them little wins along the way, little things that they can have achieved while they have listened to you or while they have had an opportunity to be part of what you're doing or whatever that might look like. You can support them to trust themselves. People don't buy from you because you're not telling them about the benefits and the outcomes and the sort that. You're just telling them that you've got a 4-week course, you get Facebook group, and you get these 4 modules, and this is what happens. Yeah. And want versus need. But my crowd need this. So fuck. But they need it. I'm going to put it out there because they need it. Well, good luck with that. What we need isn't always what we want. Sell them what they want and give them what they need. So we are talking about, again, the fulfillment of the dream, and we give them what they need in order to fulfill that dream. I always talk about it as you come along and you tell me that you're taking me to Barbados. It's usually Jamaica because I really like Jamaica. But when I got to Barbados, because I was having a conversation with a client the other day and she was talking about Barbados and I thought, I want to go to Barbados. So you came along and you sent me a message and went, right, Holmesy, pack your cases, we're off to Barbados. I'm like, what hotel are we staying in? When are we going? What's the resort like? What are the facilities? Are we all inclusive? I want to know the dream. I want to know what's happening there. All right. I don't give a shit about what flight we're going on, what the flight number is, what time the flight is. It'd be a secondary concern, even what airport we were going from. So I would need all that information, but I don't want it. Give me what I want and then provide me with what I need to get what I want. I'll come with you. AGT, you're on. You are on. I was getting fluffy instead of feisty and fierce, sorting that one out bloody good. Boom, light bulb moment for Cheryl. We are not here to serve everyone. No, we're not. We'd be bloody exhausted waitresses, wouldn't we, if we had to serve everyone in the whole wide world. We're here to serve our crowd, and we're here to serve our crowd with fun, with ease, with grace, without it being efforty and hard and a slog and difficult and mere angling. People won't remember what you did. People won't remember what you said, but people will remember the way that you made them feel. So we're back again to emotion. We're back again to dream. We're back again to the fulfillment of what it is that they want. Iceland is my place to go. My hubby was talking about Iceland the other day, but I'm a coldophobe. I'm a coldophobe at the moment, and I struggle in the cold right now, but I need to work on that. Make your weaknesses your strengths, girlfriends. Work on your weaknesses. I'm taking my crowd to their dream destination. Yes, you are, Cheryl. Okay, so change the narrative, change the story. Now, I spent a little bit of time going through my About Me page with one of my clients this week. And I read it in the first person, and then I read it in the third person. So I changed the narrative. And the impact was that that page became very, very different. It became a little bit arsey when it became third person. It became a little bit, who the fuck's she? When it became the third person. So when we change the way that we communicate, when we change the narrative, we can change the whole damn story, and we can change the outcome to that story. We can do it in a positive fashion, or we can do it in a negative fashion. So what can you do to change the narrative? What can you do to change the outcomes that you're currently getting? Now, before we do a little bit of a checklist as to the things that you can take away from tonight, I am going to not go rigid. I'm not going to garble my message to tell you all of these things all at once. I'm going to tell you about my program, Sell Well. So for those of you that have been around a long time, I started my page here as the launch queen, and was a specialist, I say was, still am, a specialist in online launching, and generally product based, but I also work with product based as in digital products, courses, programs, masterclasses, workshops, etc., etc., etc. And I also work with the service sector in terms of the services that they have. And I've done that for 7, 8 years now. So I've got an awful lot of experience in sales, selling, launching, and all of the things. And do you know what I realised? I haven't done a program that is specific to this for an awful long time. So I am bringing together Sell Well. Sell Well is your launch and sales strategy program for your online business. It is the work that I do with my one-to-one clients. It is the work that has helped transform stacks and stacks and stacks of businesses, that is able to create thousands and thousands of pounds of income. I'm talking about a client that's gone from £3,000 to £30,000 a month. I don't know if Rebecca's still on here, but her launch 10x'd and some, and she got 78 sign-ups, I think it was, on her program, as opposed to the 10 8 that she got the first time out. I have written a blog about this. I should know how many she has. It has helped one client go from £231 a month to £6,000 a month. This is the stuff that I work with my one-to-one clients with. This is helping and supporting you to create an absolute bespoke strategy. I am going to take you through the nitty-gritty, the step-by-step of different sales strategies, but you will then have my support to collate them together into a unique, beautiful and bespoke strategy for your business. Sell Well starts at the end of August, but until the end of this week, you can get 200 quid off as an introductory offer, as a celebration for us starting this out and bringing it together for the first time in forever. I'm doing a selling and launching class. So we will be talking about crafting your USP so that you can connect with your clients, so that your clients can get a feel for your vibe, so that you can show up and shine to your audience and create those relationships, and the beginning of that ecosystem within your business that is creating the success is inevitable environment. We then go on to the relationship enhancement combobulator, which essentially is your business's ecosystem. It is those 3 areas of your business. It is looking at you sowing seeds, nurturing crops, harvesting, and doing all of the things with your audience. Then we're going to look at what you're selling. We're going to make sure that we've got the want and the need thing going on. We're going to make sure that you're relevant. We're going to make sure that you are creating the things that people are seeking, and also looking at the fact that often we create the things that we seek or that we have sought in the past. We will be looking at exactly what you're selling and how to do that. We will be cultivating your environment for sales. We will be doing the launch phases, and then we will be looking at the post-launch unpack. And all of that stuff is really there to help and support you to be confident in your sales, to allow you to make more money, to allow you not to compromise between impact and income, and the knowledge that you can have both in your business and that both of those things can work hand in hand so that you can have more fun in the process and create more income at the same time. No more over efforting, no more slog, no more second guessing, no more feeling uncomfortable, no more it being, it will be flow, grace, confidence in your strategy, an understanding, an environment for success, and therefore your results will absolutely start to flow from there. It's 12 weeks, live and interactive, lots of support from me, a group full of awesome. You get me in there, and I go through things bespoke with you, directly with you. You will get my eyes on your business crib sheet. You will get me to review and create suggestions for your product suite, your offering that will maximize the impact you're making and profitability in your business. You will get my eyes on your sales page. You will get my eyes across your launch plans, and you will get me to help and support you to create the pitch that will absolutely have people falling all over themselves. So it is 297 quid. There are installment payments available, up to 10 installments, so you can be on board for £29.70. That offer is available until the end of this week because it is an introductory offer. So you have got literally, today and tomorrow and into Friday, if 20 places haven't gone first. Once the 20 places have gone, so there's only a handful left, that offer disappears, and it also goes at the end of the week regardless of the position. But I'm guessing that these 20 places will disappear in a whiff waff. So if you want to change your outcomes, if you want to not compromise, if you want to choose both impact and income, then go and take a look at the Sell Well, because that will absolutely help and support you to make the biggest, brightest, most bollocky difference in your business. So get your questions in. I'm going to go through your questions, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of a checklist as to the things that you need to be thinking about. I'm so excited for this one. Looking forward to getting it started, said Jenny. Yeah, I can't wait. The materials that I've been recording are just like, they're going to proper change everything for you. It'll be great, says Anna. Can't wait to help you, Anna. Working with Emma completely changes your life and your business. I highly recommend working with Emma, says Cheryl. Oh, thank you, my darling. Thank you. Please. So what questions do we have? Right, Emma said, could you please add an example of how it sounded between the first and the third person? Yes, of course I can. Bear with just a moment. Right, let me open it up. About me. So even just this tiny little bit. I'll let you into a few little secrets about the paradoxical me. I care a lot. I'm soppy. I'm intuitive. I'm a bum kicker and a hugger. I'm a geek and I'm a technophobe. I'm selfish and I'm selfless. I'm driven and I'm lazy. I'm strong, but I can break. I'm a control freak and an outsource advocate. I'm shallow, but I'm also deep. I'm spiritual, but I'm practical. I'm hideously, helplessly, and horrendously imperfect. And I am super okay with that. I also like coffee a lot. Emma would like to let you into a few little paradox secrets about her. She cares a lot. Emma's soppy. Emma is intuitive. She's a bum kicker and a hugger. She's a geek and a technophobe. She is selfish and selfless. Emma is driven and lazy. Emma is strong but can break. Emma is a control freak and an outsource advocate. She is shallow, but she is deep. She is spiritual, but she is practical. It's like, who the fuck does Emma think she is coming down from the mountains like that? When it's I, there's so much more connection. There's so much more vibration to it. There's so much of a difference in that narrative just by changing it ever so slightly. Ever so slight little tiny changes really create a different outcome. Da-da-da. I think I saw a question from Cheryl as well. Let's see if I can find it back. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da. Would you do videos or written posts or both without vomiting? You would do both, because some people watch video, some people don't watch video. So generally in a working day, I don't have a huge amount of time to get involved and watch lots of videos. So if you predominantly do Facebook Lives during the working day, I'm unlikely to watch them because I'm busy and my diary's full and I've got a lot going on. Now, sometimes if you've done a really great title, I might come and watch the replay, but I'll read a post. Now, you've got other people that are the other way, who love to create connection, who love to watch videos, who love to be involved, and who love to, you know, get that kind of relationship going with lots of other people, and it's all lovely. And that is absolutely rocking in terms of being able to catch them via video. Some people will get both. You're not vomiting your message by putting it on both. It's just thinking about how you can create different types of content for different parts of your marketplace, dependent upon how they best take that work. So, you know, when I do lots and lots of Facebook Lives, we take that content and we use it in lots and lots of different ways so that we are making sure that we're getting the very best value from that content. I talked this morning about the lifespan of Facebook posts and Instagram posts and tweets on Twitter, and how they just disappear really quickly into the ethos. So actually being able to have something that you create in different formats is a very, very good idea. Wow, what a difference between I and our name. Thank you. Absolute pleasure, my darling. Absolute pleasure. So, anybody else got any questions? Is there anything coming up for you? I'm going to go through the big checklist to take away with you today. And I really, really do encourage you to get your butt on Sellwell, because it is an epic, epic 12-week experience. We will have a strategy in place, a blueprint in place for your business that you will be able to use over and over and over again, that you will be able to implement every time you have a new product or service. Would you do the same content on the same day for video and written posts? It doesn't really matter, you know. Yeah, in the launch period, you've got to talk about the thing quite a lot. You've got to talk about the thing till you're bored of talking about it, and then talk about it a little bit more. So it is okay to do more than one post in a day about your thing, and it is okay to talk about your thing in different mediums in different ways. Yes, that's absolutely cool. So, checklist. Number 1, stop fucking hiding the message, right? We don't want it hidden. No more hiding it underneath the brick. No more making it really, really difficult. No more making it really hard for your clients. Let's make sure that you are communicating that thing that you have for sale, all right? And not in a ninja style, all right? Not as the stealth ninja. Please get comfortable with your pitch. If you are not confident in what you have for sale, how can I be a confident purchaser? If you do not believe in your product, how can I believe enough to purchase it? Please make sure that you are clear on that fulfillment of dream. What is the dream that you are fulfilling for your audience? Think benefits, think outcomes, think about the words so that. I help and support you to become more confident, so that you can show up for your crowd, so that you can work without second guessing and getting yourself pretzeled up. tied up like a pretzel, so that you can just crack on with your work without procrastinating, overthinking, so that if you take all else away from me today, take away those words, so that you can do it, so that you can do whatever. Make sure that you're looking at the ecosystem in your business. Make sure that you are thinking about how your crowd want to feel. Remember, what you think they need is not necessarily what they want. Make your communication clear. And when you change your narrative, you can change the whole damn story. And whether that is around how much you believe in your product, the belief that you have in your work, and the confidence that you take into the delivery of that product. You change what's going on in here in terms of your selling, you change the outcome. You change the narrative in terms of how you're communicating that to your audience, you change the outcome. When you change the narrative, you change the story. I'm done. Have we enjoyed this evening's class? Has it been good for you? Have you enjoyed it? Sorry I've missed tonight's toddler. Oh, don't worry, darling. It'll be here on the replay. You can catch it up. You can rewatch it and get involved. Is there anything that you want to ask me? Have you enjoyed this evening's class? Please do go over and take a look at Sell Well. If you have enjoyed this evening's class, there will be a shit ton more of what we have talked about here on steroids, basically. It's what we've talked about here, plus a shit ton more. And we'll be working through to create your bespoke sales strategy so that you don't have to compromise between impact and income, and that you can make more money in your business. I've saved it as well to re-listen, says Cheryl. Fantastic. It will be available on this week's podcast, so I'm going to move it over onto the podcast this week so that you can listen in. Obviously, you don't get the amazing faces when you're listening in. So if you are listening to the podcast and want to come and watch the video will be available on the YouTube channel, but also on the Facebook page. So you can come and see the comical faces of Holmesy in real life. Anything else I can help you all with this evening? Anything else I can support you with? I'm a little bit warm. I might be at that special age of hot flushes. No, I'm not. I'm not having that like. Brilliant. So, Ace got more ahas. Thank you. Thank you so much for this evening. My pleasure. Yes, really enjoyed it. Brilliant. Really enjoyed it, says Alana. Oh, love it on the podcast to re-listen to in a different way. Fantastic. Yeah. And it does. It helps to consume content in different ways. So some people say to me, can I put that out again? Will people just think it's lame if I use the same thing that I used before? No. Because in different mediums, you will take different messages. And when you re-listen to content, you will take a different message because you will be in a different place, because you will have a different experience, because you will have lived a few more days and done a few more things, and everything will have changed, and you will be focusing in a different area of the conversation that we're having, and you will be able to see things in a different light. I'm only seeing my comments, says Cheryl. Oh, there's other people here talking to. Facebook sometimes such an arse, isn't it? Didn't say that, Facebook. I didn't say that. I've done an awful lot of talking. It's a good job I can talk. So, are we all good? Are we all good? Are we all ready to get on with our Wednesday evening? I can now tick off every single task in Wednesday in the diary. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And let you all get on with your evening and have a bloody gorgeous one. I would love it if you went and checked out Sell Well. Like I said, there's a few places left on that introductory offer, and it will be gone by the end of the week for sure, because it is an introductory offer, or when those first 20 places are gone. There are already, I think, there are a handful left. I don't want to lie to you, there are a handful left. So there we go. I accidentally replied to myself instead of Jenny, says Cheryl. Okie dokie. Right, thanks, Em, says Mojo. My absolute pleasure, Mo. I also need to speak to you about, I've got projects that I'm finishing off, Mo. I need your beautiful editing skills once again to have a look at some things that I'm finishing. I'm ready for a brew now, as don't drink one when you're live does result sometimes in spat tea. It does. I had snacks and I had water, said Cheryl. Fantastic. Thanks, Jenny. Now I'm seeing them. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So have a bloody gorgeous rest of your day, however that looks, wherever in the world you are. Remember to smile. Remember, this is what we love to do. Please, please, please don't make it hard. Don't make it difficult. Don't make it cumbersome. This is what we're here to do. And this can be the most amazing, enlightening, supportive, nurturing profession in the whole wide world to be in. And do it with a smile, because everything in the whole wide world is always better when you smile. Bye-bye now. Have a gorgeous evening. See ya.
I hope that you found that super duper useful. The link that is all about Sell Well is in your descriptions box. You can go and have a look at that if that is something that interests you. In the meantime, I would love to have your comments about your epiphanies, the things that came up for you, just in the comments below. Please do make sure that you have followed the YouTube channel, that you've hit the little bell notification so that you get updates as to when we post brand spanking new content here on the channel that can help and support you to transform your business. Have a bloody awesome day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.